Hello. As you know, we are moving to Moodle 2.2 on May 14th. In preparation for this move, you will want to go into your classes and back up your files. Your courses themselves will be intact with the Moodle 2.2 upgrade. However, you will no longer have a repository in each course for your files. Instead, with Moodle 2.2, you will have a My Files area that you will be able to access from anywhere in any of your courses. So in preparation, you're going to want to go into each course, go into the Files area, zip your files, save them, and then bring them into your My Files area in Moodle 2. This will show you how. You're going to go into your class, then you're going to go down into the administration block, choose Files, then you're going to scroll down to the bottom, select All, and then with chosen files, you're going to create a zip archive. We're going to name our zipped file and then we're going to click Create Zip Archive. We will then wait for a few minutes for our archived file to be created. A step you might want to complete before creating your zip file is to go into your class and see if there's any files that are completely obsolete or duplicated. This way you can delete the duplicates, just make sure they're not duplicates that you're using. Once it finishes, you will find your zipped file, and then you'll just right click on it, save link as, and then determine where you want to save it. Then that'll take a few minutes to process, depending on how big it is, and mine is quite large. One thing to keep in mind with Moodle 2, the largest file you'll be able to upload is 100 megabytes. So if your files are bigger than that, you'll need to break them down, and again, go through and see what duplicates you have. Mine's got this, you probably don't need your backup data file, which is what's making mine so large. So actually, if I stop this, and I'm going to do the same thing, select all, but this time I'm going to deselect the backup data, and I'm going to deselect the zipped file, and then I'm going to create my zipped archive, and then I'm going to call it the same thing, or something close to it. Create my zip archive. Again, it's going to take a couple of minutes. And then I can find my file. Here's the new one, only 158 megs, which is much smaller. Then I can right click, save link as, and again save the file. And that's going to take a couple of minutes. And what you're going to do is hang on to this file until we are upgraded into Moodle 2. And then in a moment I will show you what to do in Moodle 2. Okay, so now we need to take our files into Moodle 2. I'm now logged into Moodle 2. And at the bottom of your home page, which this is my home page, you will see a My Private Files area. And this is where I want to bring in the files that I just saved. The only problem I'm going to run into is that my file is too big, and so it won't accept it. So what you're going to want to do, first step, is to go into your zipped file and see if there's anything that you can delete that you might not need. And if so, that's going to help you with your file sizes. Okay, so I've removed a bunch of things from here. Now we're going to go ahead and see if it's small enough for me to bring it in. So I'm going to manage my private files. I'm going to first create a folder for this class. And so really you only need to do this once per course, not once per section. unless you do different folders in each section. And then I'm going to add I'm going to browse, and I am going to find my folder, open it up, upload the file, load the file. Alright, now if it's too big, you're going to get this error. It's bigger than the maximum size. So if it's too big, you'll again want to go through, delete some more files, or break it in half. And then we're going to browse, find our file one more time. And now you'll see it's under 100 kilobytes, 100,000 kilobytes, so that one should fit. And we're going to upload the file. And so here it is. And then this little button to the right, I can click on it and then unzip. And that's going to unpackage my zipped file so that I can access each of the files within it. And then I'm going to go in and delete this original Sand Photoshop zipped file because I don't need it in there twice. And so now I have all of the files that I need, and I can access them in any of my classes. Make sure before you leave this screen you always hit Save Changes, or it'll undo everything that you've done. And that's it for adding files to the My Files area.